hold someone's feet to the fire to supersize and grow your business, to hold yourself accountable, to get what you want in life for whatever reason. This was our idiom for supersize your business today. Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here, day 2045 of documenting my journey, sharing my transition originally from the brick and mortar corporate world of business to the online world of business and back and forth again. This is actually a little very cool thing. I don't know if you ever heard of it. I had not. My daughter and son-in-law gave me 2 of these, and they sit on a pot when you're boiling water or boiling something with a lid on it, or like making a roast or whatever you might be cooking. I like to cook in one pot now. The older I get, the kids make fun of me, but I like to make things so I can throw everything together in one pot and then eat it, right? I know, lazy, but less dishes, less everything. Actually quite efficient, not lazy. But this little guy sits on the edge of the pot. See, the little pot goes here. You can put him either way. And I guess his either feet are to the fire or his head's in the soup or the flame. And your pot doesn't boil over. Super fun and cute invention. My granddaughters love it. So I can't remember the name of it, but it's a very cool little thing. If anybody wants to know the name of it, just ask, and I will actually ask my daughter and look it up and put a link if you want one. But they're really a great tool. And I love sharing tools about life, tools about business, tools about everything that can help us to make our lives easier. So today we're talking about holding somebody's feet to the fire, and I guess my whole point of that, sharing that with my business group today, is that if we don't hold ourselves accountable, if we don't be responsible and set the example, we certainly can't expect anyone else to help us build and grow and supersize our business. So step 1 is always looking within and doing what's right. I talked a little bit about over-promising and that we just can't do that, and expectation sharing and holding ourselves and other people accountable to do what we say we're going to do. Our topic today for the Get Your Goals annual challenge, we're doing one thing every day this year to get what we want, and we're focusing on goals. This month is communication, and we're just about to wrap up this month on communication tomorrow. Then we're going to pop into the area of the life framework, confidence. We're going to talk about confidence, and finally we'll talk about contribution, and we'll do some other things for the last couple of months of the year. But our communication goal process, we're on step 6 today, which is thinking about, talking about, and figuring out resources, support, and accountability. And I like to use a little grid when I do this now to say, okay, what do I have for resources, support, and accountability? What do I need for resources, support, and accountability? And ideally, what do I want for resources, support, and accountability? And I just create a little grid and a framework. I fill it out, and that's our action item today, is to fill that out so that we consider some things that we might otherwise forget to consider that will really help us to achieve our goals and objectives much quicker and easier than if we didn't consider those things, right? A lot of times we have a lot more resources at our fingertips and at our disposal than we're actually consciously aware of. We have so many tools, so many apps, so many things that can help us nowadays to make our lives run more smoothly and easily and less stressful. But so often we're just not even aware of them because we're so busy running through our lives. We don't have time to look them up and become aware of them. And it might take a little energy to set up things to make our life easier. But once we do them, our life is so much easier. We're like, why didn't I do that a decade ago? I think of things like scheduling, planning my week ahead of time, daily routines, morning routines, night routines, things that I make automatic so that I'm moving in the direction I want for each of the different areas and aspects of my life without having to consciously think about it, because they're just what I do. You know, I do affirmations when I brush my teeth. It's just what I do. I don't even remember the last time my brain didn't do affirmations while I brushed my teeth, because that way I automatically do things that are moving me toward what I want and focusing on what I want as I'm doing something that I'm going to do every day anyway. Hope that makes sense. What's today? Wednesday. It's Wednesday today. Middle of the week. Another busy week. Summer weeks are so busy. The kids in our small community just went back to school yesterday. So I want to touch base and see how my oldest granddaughter, is doing in her new school, I guess same school, new class, so new teacher, new everything. It's always exciting to start something new, even if it's scary. I like to focus on the exciting part of it, not the scary part of it, because that makes it a more positive experience than if I think, oh, that's out of my comfort zone, I'm scared to do that. So if I can help you in any way, hit me up and ask. Otherwise, I'm going to get to my day. I encourage you to do the same. And I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.